morning, friends. It is Mrs. P. It is Saturday morning. I'm filming this. I still have my pajamas on. I am cozy. It is so cold outside. The whole family is, well, the whole family. I say the whole family. It used to be a big house full of people, but my husband and my daughter are sleeping now. We had a ball game last night. Oh my goodness, let me just tell you. It was our third round of playoffs for our high school football team. And the boys, they did it. They pulled off the win. We will move on to round 4, and now we get to start traveling, which is expensive but fun and exciting because I never thought that my daughter would get to participate in that this year, but she got moved up to varsity from JV cheerleading, so that's awesome. And so we will be traveling for that, but we had a long, cold night last night, so everybody's trying to recover. We tried to, use as many hand warmers and foot warmers and all the things just to stay warm, but we were still ice popples. We were icicles. I have my morning voice this morning, and I apologize. I may have to edit the video as I try to get this frog out of my throat. It's like every day my allergies still are bothering me. So anyway, I am going to do my debt update. This is going to be for November, and it's exciting because we made a lot of progress this month doing the actual Snowball method. Oh, I wish I had done it a long time ago. Would it have made a difference? Most likely, yes. So anyway, you live and you learn. Now we're doing it. And so let's go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to take a sip of coffee so maybe I can get through this video without having to clear my throat. Okay, so I'll go ahead and zoom you in. I did not pre-fill any of the categories. I'm just going to go in and do it all. All right, so this is going to be for November of 2024. So we've got one more month, and then we will do the whole year update, which is going to be exciting. All right, so everything's paid off except for these categories right here. Now, this is only consumer debt. This is not counting our student loans or my student loans. My husband doesn't have any. My student loans, our mortgage, and is there anything else hiding out there? I think that's it. So eventually we will add those in. I'm just not ready. They're too big. All right, so Citibank, we finished off the year. See, my brain is still frozen. We finished off October at $971.37. We made a debt payment in multiple different ways. If you look at our transactions and our activity, it's like payment. They're small, but they add up. So $542 we were able to pay towards Citibank. So that leaves us with a balance of $429.37. If we can do that same thing this month, which, it's December, we will be able to pay this one off before the end of the year, which is my goal. All right, so we have no interest on this card, so $542 went straight to the principal. So next we have Ortho. At the end of October, we owed $338. I made the regular $88 payment, and now we owe $250, and that is $88 off the balance because there's no interest on that. It's my daughter's braces, and it's just a payment plan through their office. It's not care credit or anything like that. It's just, I did it with my boys also. Maybe it's because it's a small town. I'm not sure. I made an initial down payment on it and then just paid monthly. John Deere, this is the one I'm so excited to see gone. We ended October with $856.43. We made our regular payment of $403.15. Oh, the new balance. I'm like, what? These numbers, when I'm looking at my draft, the numbers look so similar. So we are down to $453.28, and that was a difference of $403.15. All right, so this one, if we have enough, to pay this one and this one off at the end of December, that would be beautiful. I would love that. I mean, can you imagine this amount And what we're able to put toward debt, actually some of it's going to go toward the wedding, but still, we'll still reach goals that way. All right, next is my Wells Fargo. 61.70.50 is where we ended October. And then I made the regular payment of $75. And then that leaves the balance of $609.50. And that's $75 that came off because there's no interest on this one. So this is my plan. Once Citibank is paid off, I'm going to, even if I can't pay off John Deere, we won't have much of a balance left, so we'll just pay that like when it's due. But this Wells Fargo, this is my next debt snowball, or the one that I want to make our debt snowball, because the interest on this card will start accruing in August of 2025, and we've got a long way to go, so I need to start like really chopping away at this one. All right, now we have our vehicles. My car, we ended the month of October with $11,601.84. Made the regular payment of $499, comes straight out of my paycheck. So now my balance is $11,139.93. And that was a difference of $461.91. And you can see a lot goes to the principal, very little goes to interest now because I've been paying on this one for a long time. All right, so the truck, $17,123.69 was our balance at the end of October. We made the regular payment of $470. Our new balance is $16,701.74, and that was a difference of $421.95. All right, so those are all our consumer debts. You can see the balances have come down quite a bit. Everything is moving in the right direction. So our total debt at the end of October was $37,061.83. We made a total of $2,077.15 towards debt. That gives us a new balance of $35,069.82, which is a total difference, interest included, of $1,992.01. All right, so total debt paid since January, which this is not when our debt journey started, but this is when my YouTube channel started. Our debt started at over $100,000. So we were very blessed in 2023 to have some extra things come in to where we could pay things off. We sold things like that. So our total debt payoff as of the end of October is $22,859.08, which is crazy. All right, so that's interest. Oh my goodness, Miss P. Total debt paid off is 39.46% of debt paid off so far this year, which is really good. That's over a third of our debt gone, consumer debt. Now, we have mortgage, we have student loans. So we lost to interest $85.14, which was quite a bit less this month than last month, and that's because the way I get paid and my car payment came out, I got paid a little bit earlier in November than I did in October because of the holidays. So therefore, my car payment got taken out, and it had less days of interest. So that's why that's why that is. And it'll probably be the same way for December because I get paid before we leave for Christmas break. And so then in January, it'll look like it has grown, arms and legs, because there's a big stretch between December and January's payment or paycheck. All right, so that is my debt update. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday if you are in the United States. We celebrated on Thursday with my parents and my siblings and my niece and my nephew. my boys, I didn't get to celebrate with them on Thanksgiving Day. I am going to, we're celebrating with my middle son today. He was at his girlfriend's family's house for Thanksgiving this year, so they kind of take turns. So this year, I didn't have my boys with me. I just had my daughter, but I get to celebrate with him today, which is exciting. And then we will see my other son at Christmas time. So I'm excited about that. It's really hard when your kids get significant others because, you know, then you have to share them with their, the girlfriend's parents or, you know, that kind of thing. Not only that, they also both live, you know, away from where they grew up. So that makes it hard too. But you know what? I'm very thankful for FaceTime and, you know, technology because that can keep us in touch and we are able to see each other and celebrate that way. We had them both on FaceTime during Thanksgiving so that they could, you know, talk to everybody. It was kind of like they were there even though they weren't. So I'm very thankful for that. But, you know, growing up and going off on your own, it comes with, you know, the cost of not being able to get together for every occasion. And that's just part of life. And I've accepted that. And I just cherish the times that we can be together, even if they're very far and few between. So anyway, guys, I hope you've had a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.